Well, hello everybody and welcome. Thanks for watching. Today's topic, my Clash albums, Clash vinyl ranked. I have some others on CD that'll come up when we talk about CDs, but for now it's just vinyl. So let's get started, shall we? I've got 6 Clash albums, so let's begin with number 6. All right, so my sixth favorite album is London Calling. Now, some of you are probably seeing here on the cover. Let's see here. Can never get this right. Picasso Calling. Now, this album itself harks back to when I was in art school. And I forget what the assignment was that led me to this, but this was the final result. Picasso Calling and replacing Paul's bass with a paintbrush. There's a whole video that I made a while back just about this, probably in that video I remember what the art project was. It's just escaping my mind right now, and that's not really the focus of today's video anyway. So, number 6. Why does this rank so low? You know, a lot of people put it up at number 1. It's very good, but as far as it's a double album. It's got a lot of content, of course, but really this double album starts to lose me when we get to sides 3 and 4. Sides 1 and 2, very strong, really strong, London Calling, Brand New Cadillac, Jimmy Jazz, Rudy Can't Fail. That's all on side 1. What a grand opening to this album. Side 2, Spanish Bombs, Lost in the Supermarket, Clamp Down, Guns of Brixton. Suddenly this album feels like it wants to push its way further up. I'm starting to rethink it. But it's a very, very, very strong single album. When we get to the others, side 3 and 4, Rangaboyo, Death or Glory is pretty good. Card Cheat, Four Horsemen, and so on. They kind of start to trail off. And when I'm listening to these albums, sides 3 and 4 just kind of become like background music for me, and I don't focus so much on them. So that's why somebody has to come in number 6. That's why this one comes in at number 6. Clash album favorite number 5 is the triple album, Sandinista. All right. Kind of the same idea here with Sandinista as we had with London Calling. London Calling, double album that would have been a super single album. Well, Sandinista, in my opinion, is a triple album that would have been a far better double album. But, we get tons of Clash content, which is great, The Clash had a lot of music just coming out of them and flowing out of them. And so I'm glad they listened to those muses and put all that stuff down on wax. Okay, so what have we got here? I love side 1. That's why Sandinista really beat out London Calling, because I love Magnificent 7 followed by Hitsville UK. I just love those back-to-back openings of this album. I love to listen to those. Some of my favorite Clash songs. You barely heard them on the radio unless you were listening to new wave stations back then, and you never hear them on the radio now. You'll hear a lot of the hits, hey, Rock the Casbah, let's play that 150 times. You'll never hear Hitsville UK, but those are my favorite Clash songs. Side 2, we've got Somebody Got Murdered on there. And then we have, look at how they fluff it out. One More Time, One More Dub. They just really, and part of it I think is it's not so much that I feel like it's filler. I just never really latched onto the whole dub movement of reggae anyway. I love reggae. I love roots reggae, And those albums actually are coming that we'll talk about later in maybe my next video. But either way, I love reggae, roots style reggae, but I never really got into the dub. Side 3, you know, take it or leave it. Side 4, Police on My Back, great. The Equalizer, I love. The Call Up, I love. Washington Bullets, I love. So all those songs, really very good. 5, one of my favorites, Charlie Don't Surf. Look at that. I love that one. Side 6, is there anything I pull out of here? Career Opportunities. Okay, so there's lots of good stuff here, but you know, once again, without beating that dead horse, Sandinistas, a triple album that I think would have been a far stronger double album. Use a little editing. On the other hand, I'm very happy we got so much Clash content anyway. Now, favorite Clash album number 4 is Clash Combat Rock. This is the Clash tour that I saw. So the Clash were pretty well established with a you know, a big library under them to choose from to play. I loved it. I went, one of my top concerts ever, top 3 ever, was the Clash at the Hollywood Bowl. They must have played, I don't know, felt like 3 hours. My memory tells me 3 hours, but it was a long time ago. So it might not have been that long ago, but wonderful. One more bit about that concert at the Hollywood Palladium was, I think the night that we saw the Clash was the night that Joe Strummer cut his mohawk. Because I saw pictures from this tour before that Hollywood show, regular Joe Strummer hair. When he came out on Hollywood Palladium that night on stage, flashing a mohawk, and I remember the electricity that went through the crowd. It was kind of like the first time we all saw that. So I like to think that that was something I experienced. And the other little tidbit I want to drop about that concert was what was so wonderful. One of my most memorable moments of that concert was Strummer was playing, I forget what song exactly. During that whole concert, stuff was flying on stage and whatnot. There was a boot, a combat boot, came flying at Joe Strummer while he's playing. And Strummer just ducked. It was coming straight on at him. I remember seeing that and thinking that sucker's going to hit him. And it was coming straight on at him. And he just ducked the boot and came back, right back to singing and playing. Didn't miss a beat. My most wonderful memory of Joe Strummer was that moment when he ducked the combat boot. Do I have to tell you what's on Combat Rock? Know Your Rights, again, one of my most favorite Clash songs and one of the greatest songs to ever open an album. I don't care what genre. Know Your Rights. Car Jamming, I love. Should I Stay or Should I Go? I love. Got overplayed those, so I've kind of already heard it for 2 lifetimes worth. Rock the Casbah, same with that song. Straight to Hell, closing out side 1. I mean, everything on here is good. Side 2, Overpowered by Funk. I love listening to that one. Adam Tan, I love. Ghetto Defendant, I love that one. Death is a Star. So this album just really bang, 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 bang. Hit on all cylinders. That there was, you know, certainly a real reason that this album became their breakthrough. The radio strength of Should I Stay or Should I Go and Rock the Casbah, yeah, sure, that pushed the Clash way up, but you didn't get cheated on this album because almost every single cut just delivers strong. Now I want to show you, that was number 4, my favorite, and I just want to show you real quick. I picked this Clash up at Target. I happened to be at Target, and I just dropped into their their little album section, and they had a Target exclusive Combat Rock colored vinyl, hot pink. Love it. Wonderful. I had to have this album, right? And I think it was a remaster as well, so I just want to show that off to you. I love it. I'm pretty sure it was a remaster. Limited edition, they say. I'm not sure how many of these were but I love it because of the colored vinyl, and it plays very well. The pressing is really very good on that one. A lot of people knock colored vinyls and knock vinyls with pictures on them and say that they're no good. I've been very lucky that every picture album and every colored vinyl that I've bought plays excellent, plays just spotlessly. So I'm very happy about that. Perhaps I'm lucky, I'm the exception. Okay, favorite Clash album number 3, The Clash, their debut album. Just bang, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, rock and roll, punk, rock, hits, boom, 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 on top of another. Jamie Jones, Career Opportunities. This is side 2. Tiny, the ones that I love, Police and Thieves. It's a remake, and they break into the reggae vibe, and I love how they do Police and Thieves. Jail Guitar Doors, I love. Garageland, I love. Very strong side 2. Side 1, what's on there? Clash City Rockers, I'm So Bored with the USA, Remote Control, Complete Control, White Riot, White Man, and Hammersmith Palais, London's Burning, and I Fought the Law. Strong. What a strong debut album. Is it debut? Maybe. Debut for USA. Either way, I love this album, and it's number 3 for me. What the heck could be better than those albums? Well, for my own personal reasons, right? And I chose them and I ranked them not because of the strength of their critical reception or not because of the strength of how much radio play they got. I really ranked my albums in all these videos, all my albums of these genres. I rank them by how often I want to play it on the turntable and how much I enjoy hearing from song number 1 to when the needle comes out to the far end at the other side. So it might not be such a commercially successful album, but if I want to get that album and play it a lot, that's how it ranks higher in my judgment. Number 2, Give 'Em Enough Rope, The Clash. Once again, you're going to hear about how I say, oh, one of my top favorite Clash songs. They all are. I just love this band. Safe European Home, I love. Tommy Gun, I love. Drug Stabbing Time. Guns on the Roof. I love Guns on the Roof. So that's side 1, not every one of them, but I'm naming my favorites off of side 1 that I really love. Side 2, okay, once again, one of my top Clash songs ever, Stay Free. Love that song. Step lightly, stay free. And then that bass comes in. I love that. All right, anyway. Julie's in the Drug Squad. Come on. Love that song. 10 Years for You. All the Young Punks, I love. So this is a great album. I love to just throw this album on and just get taken away to Clashland. Clashlandia. So here we go. That's number 2. Which is number 1? Number 1, do we call it an album? It's a small one. What is this? 7-inch, 9-inch? I don't even know what it is. But either way, Black Market Clash. I bought this from way back then. This is my album from way back then, somewhere around 1980, 1981 that this came out. Love this. This is the one that I play the most out of all my Clash vinyls. Black Market Clash, Capital Radio 1. It's kind of actually like a compilation, I guess, of different ones. Pressure Drop, I love. City of the Dead, I love. Let's go to side 2, and I will just play side 2 over and over, man. I love side 2. Bank Robber, my daddy was a bank robber. Armageddon Time, Justice Tonight, Kick It Over. The revolutionary Burn 'Em All set to a reggae beat that just rocks with the rhythm. Love these songs. Love this small little EP. Do I call it an EP? I love this small little EP here. Black Market Clash, my favorite. That closes us out on today's video. My top 6 Clash albums ranked. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I want to say very quickly, thanks for all the subscribers that come on. I'm not that guy that, says, hey, don't forget, press the like and blah, blah, blah. I just, man, if you like my stuff, fantastic. I appreciate it. And if you come to join me and follow my videos and watch my vids, thank you so much. Deeply appreciated for allowing me to share the music that I love with you. All right? Reciprocal. And thanks for those of you that comment. Even sometimes we disagree on the music. I don't care as long as it's a civil disagreement, right? Let's disagree like just regular people. And tell me what you think about the rankings and so on. But I just want to drop in a quick thank you for those of you who watch my vids. We'll see you next time. And I think next time is going to be like my ska and reggae albums ranked preview. Let's see if I can make that happen and not have like another different video pop up before then. But that's what I'm planning on. Next vid, reggae, ska albums ranked. All right. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.